Hey, what's up, guys? No, I don't want to wear those. Yeah, I want to wear these. Hopefully it's not raining or anything. It's a nice day.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. This side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys were winners in Week 1, and we know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Pete Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go in a rainy one from Pittsburgh. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Right back to Pollard. Escapes a defender. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
See how?
1-yard gain on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
There he goes again.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
They give to Pollard from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Penn State.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. And that quarterback.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
A gain of 18.
1st down, and they go right back to it.
Damn, I
He's
can't
going to keep his
tackle
balance
this
long
fucking
enough to
life,
get ahead
bro.
for a gain of 5. We get a stoppage here. One of their
Man.
big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. From the gun, it's Ward. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48. And looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Got to keep this one and go. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. You really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
He's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tennessee 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're on the counter to Pollard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
19, Tiger, 19.
3rd and long for him here. Shakes himself free, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down.
Good job.
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Your Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
And the Steelers first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready! Ready, ready!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick six that just made the hole there in deeper. Ward shaking off the pick here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a short gain of 1. And the Titans will have a first down.
Ready?
Trying the inside hand.
Oh, come on, bro. Stop going for the big hit, dude. Why don't they go for conservative tackle?
Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
I don't understand it.
Kate, I know you can see that
Like,
smile
stop
on
going
my
for
face as
big
we stand next to each
hit.
other.
Just go
Sure, I
for
love that
a
run.
tackle,
But I'm
bro.
thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Steelers get to it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Wait.
Throw, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Boswell to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Now I got to start running that ball a little bit better.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Running back sent in motion left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull up. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ward now. It is cut left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. They put a receiver in motion right.
70.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That's Dotson with a catch out right. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Cougar 19.
Ward setting up to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Titans with a long field ahead. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Ball at the 33 for first down. Into Johnson to start this drive. Has a lane past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
49-yard line.
This is Johnson heading right. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Titans take it over. Not much time remaining in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Ward. Flush down out to his left. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, stop.
First down, Tennessee.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Going on first down. Ward. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Roll.
Here's Ward. That's completed right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get their first points of this game just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19.
Going to the ground again on first. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bengals get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And this is Jameson Williams. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Lions lead it by a touchdown at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here's Johnson again. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Has it in close. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team down in it at the 7. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Ward off the play fake. Left side, cut by Ridley. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Ward. And right back to Ridley, caught again. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Ward's going to throw it. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Let's go
At
now.
the 16-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Ward setting the pass. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10.
To the air with Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Wait, what?
Approaching defense.
Okay, but Batman.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Finds Pollard on the check down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
60 Bison, 60.
Jumps in up the middle. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Now a carry by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
70 Lions.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
And the Steelers' 1st First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Taps it
line.
quick to the receiver coming across. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Ball carrier. Xavier Woods on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
He's brought down by
Set here on this third down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
brings up third down.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Steelers with it to begin the fourth, and this game entering blowout territory.
Okay, ready?
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ready? 70, 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Check up.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this fourth down. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's going to throw here on third. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So out now comes the punter. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This one's going to be blocked in the end zone.
There was some vulnerability right up the middle, a punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attacked. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers.
Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to have goal to go as he's stopped at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll run with Johnson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Try Johnson again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 19. Go. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point. Every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a toss, it's Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
A give, this is Johnson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now running for the 1st time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
At the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, ready.
And they'll take a knee.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.